everybody, long time no see, and with Chloe as well. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but this whole video will explain why. So yesterday, we were walking down what we like to call Memory Road or Lane or whatever, because it always seems that we have our deep, meaningful memory, nostalgia like conversations down that one road. And you're getting wet on your head.
It's raining.
It's raining. And yeah, it was basically talking about how things have changed and why it's sad and relationships and stuff like that. If you're interested, then you can carry on watching this. So, because okay, yeah,
that wood loud.
That's really gross. Okay, basically I'm making this video because like I'm gonna say 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, me and my boyfriend broke up, and I'm not going to go into detail because, to be honest, I don't really know, but we're friends now and stuff, so hopefully if he sees this, I'm not bitching at you, I'm just
it's a discussion video.
Yeah, it's a discussion video. I've been meaning to do videos like this since year 9. I'm now in college, so I took my bloody time making it. Anyway, yeah, we broke up a couple of weeks ago, and it just got me thinking how it's kind of sad how everything changes, but Chloe said it's funny that we always still come out like best friends. My camera's getting wet. Anyway, oh, it's a person. Go away, person.
I don't think they can see that we've got a camera here.
Oh, okay,
we just pretend we're talking to each other, so I'll slightly turn my head and you can talk to the tree.
Alright then. And we used to go around in a group of 4, didn't we?
Yeah.
Can we say names? I mean, they've been in videos.
Yeah, we can talk because we're not bitching, we're just, you know.
Basically, it's me, Chloe, Joe and Ant. And we was just like a big group and stuff, well, a little group, and we'd play in the Adventure Quest worlds and stuff together, and like have snow days and stuff like that, and it was really great, like the fun side of it, because it was like a really strong friendship. Anyway, Chloe and Ant were together, and then me and Joe ended up being together, and it was just like really nice to hang out as like a group and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's really sad now that we don't really speak to Ant anymore because things have happened, and now me and Joe have broken up, so we don't have that group anymore. It's really
and it's just strange how we've just come out of it and we're just still really close, you know, because these relationships did put a lot of stress on our friendship, and we still came out, you know, just there for each other. You know, so I don't know.
What else did we say yesterday? We had it.
I don't know. We had it all planned out.
Yeah, we was talking proper like, and now I'm kind of speechless. But I think it's just, I'm going to keep going over myself. I know I am, and I'm apologising for that, but if I ever remember what I said, I'll make a better video than this. Oh, leaves, trees, things.
Oh God, scary.
But what was it? So yeah, it's going to be a bit personal because I'm going to be talking about how I feel and how Chloe feels about this whole situation. Basically, I know it sounds weird because to some people we're still quite young, and apparently love doesn't exist in the young. Apparently that's how it is, but it's not. When you're in a relationship, like a serious relationship, I mean, me and Joe would have been together a year and 8 months, like on the 10th of this month, and when you're together, especially like when you're like a teenager and stuff, you actually learn quite a lot about how to be a person, sort of thing, and you do experience true love, and it's really sad when that has to go, and depressing, and I felt really horrible for like ages, and I wouldn't really talk to people, I wouldn't eat, and I didn't mean, my mum thought I was starving myself, but I wasn't. You just lost appetite. I know most people think, because this is what I thought, that you just like indulge in ice cream and stuff, but for me it wasn't like that. I just didn't eat at all, and I've lost quite a bit of weight, but unintentionally. I'm fine now, but I think emotionally I'll never be the same again. This is what I said yesterday, wasn't it? Especially like generally, not just because Joe left me, but because we're not like that group of 4 anymore. I would never be the same person because we shared like so much. We were really close, weren't we?
We had so much memories together, you know.
We experienced so much together. It was just an amazing time as a group, and we did loads of stuff. And even if it was like, if one of us couldn't come out and it would just be left with 3 of us, it wasn't awkward. So like, because Joe couldn't come out all the time, so it would just be me, Chloe and Anne, and we got on just like best friends.
Because we all went to school together, so we kind of like were in a group anyway, and it was kind of like a really strong friendship.
It was,
because
that's what it was. And although if you don't mind me saying, you don't miss the relationship side that you had
I don't
with
mind.
Anne. Like, although she doesn't miss that, she misses the friendship, and that's what I miss as well. And luckily for me and Joe, we're still friends, but I know that I don't know how to explain this. I know that
it's going to be just all that, there's always going to be that feeling.
Yeah, on my half anyway. I don't know. I don't think he feels the same. I don't think he ever will. And that sounds really
But
depressing.
then he's the one who left you in the first place.
That's
obviously,
true.
You know.
Yeah, and I love the fact that we can be friends now, but I know as soon as he like gets in another relationship, it's just gonna break me even more. And I don't know how I'll be able to cope with that, because you know when people get back into relationships, you never really talk to them. Like if it's the opposite sex, you never talk to them, because not because you just want to talk to them because they're not in a relationship, but you don't want to stir trouble between that relationship.
Yeah.
Because people do get a bit weird out when like a girl is talking to a boy who has a girlfriend. They're like, oh, you just want him for him, and stuff like that.
I think like half the time you don't end up being friends with your exes if you really did care about them at the time that you're with them. Because obviously if you could manage to be friends with them, then you obviously don't care when they're in different relationships, and then you obviously didn't love them at the time. You can't still love them.
Yeah.
They couldn't have been true love. You might have loved them at the time, but you know, but if you really truly love someone, you're not going to have the friendship that you had back then. So that's the thing.
It's really like my goal in life at the moment is actually to try and make Joe fall back in love with me. And I know that sounds really silly, but
what if you watch this video?
Oh,
this is going to be really awkward.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna say this.
She's not.
I'm gonna say this. Like, I'm talking to him generally because I do think he is an awesome person, and I want to be friends with him. Like, I can't not have him.
You might as well be honest.
Yeah, I can't not have him in my life, you know. But at the same time, part of me is trying, even if I am not meaning it to. Part of me is trying to get him back, and I know that probably won't happen. But I can't help it. Like, at least at the moment, there's a red spider there, and it's scaring the heck out of me. Can you see that? It's only small, but yeah. Part of me wants that, and it's like raindrops and life. I cannot.
It's just like, I don't even know how to describe it, but you just have so many. I don't know. It's like we're in this park today, and it's just.
I was just about to say that. Sorry.
Hey, we're in this park today, and we spent so much time together in this park, and like it normally was on the back of this like field here, but this park, like, this kind of used to be the place that we'd hang out, and we were obviously a little bit younger. Now we're a bit too old to be hanging about in parks, but you know, we thought we'd come back here today because we really wanted to kind of feel that kind of
just that bond that we all like had here, like over there. Yeah. There's a memory where I lobbed a tree trunk thing,
really
and
thick, massive thing,
and it went into Joe's leg, and although that was horrible and embarrassing,
she threw it at him,
it
and
was
then
funny.
He was like
and then like down here we was always like just walking around being idiots pretty much, and the field part over there where we was gonna film but there wasn't any place really to put the camera is kind of like where we'd always end up going back to, wouldn't it? And just sit there and talk and be stupid. Oh, that was a heavy downpour. Whew. And I feel like the fact that we're in a park now, and that it's changed, like it's all been redone, it sort of signifies that maybe it's time to move on. And although there was more, for me anyway, there was more good times than bad times, I've just got to remember the good times and get on in life. But I mean, it's only been like a few weeks that I've broken up with Joe, or he broke up with me, and I don't really want to move on, at least not right now. But
you just want to hold on to that hope. But the thing is, if the longer you hold on to it, it's the harder it gets. So
yeah,
it's kind of just like with me, it was a completely different situation. Like I dumped I dumped Anne because he wasn't good for me in any way. He was, you know, just he wasn't a good person. And he was really nasty, and he did horrible things. So, you know, it's a bit different. I didn't try and hold on to that relationship, you know. At the end, I just fell out of love with him just because I hated him so much. So, I don't know.
In that relationship, it was him that kind of wanted you back and stuff like that, wasn't it? And he was holding on to hope. And in the me and Joe thing, it's kind of me that's holding on to it. And just seeing from how your relationship ended up, I know it's probably going to be the same. I'm probably going to end up like having a disagreement with Joe and not talking to him and stuff like that, and I don't know, It's
But it probably won't. I mean, obviously,
I don't want it to.
You know, you weren't, you know, very close, and you did nothing really bad happened. You know, you just didn't click the way you used to. I guess I don't know. But you know, maybe you should see it as like I'm the person that you could be in a year's time. So like I broke up with Ant December last year, for instance. Yeah. So this year I've kind of been single for a little while, and then had a boyfriend, realised I didn't like him, and now I'm with someone else that I really, really do like. So it's kind of just like, I think Jen can see it as you can be happier with someone else, it just takes time.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think the fact that Joe is like pretty much my first love, I don't do relationship kind of thing, and so yeah, when I was 15 I think I got with him, wasn't it? Yeah. I was 15 and he was like my first love, and it lasted, well, in children terms it lasted quite long, because usually relationships in high school and stuff it's just like a couple of weeks or whatever, but we ended up lasting up, like we was together from, well, I was in year 10 all the way up to first year of college, and it was just really,
it's just you've grown from a child to a kind of
I've grown with this
adult
person,
I guess you can say,
you know?
yeah.
And I mean, it's really heartbreaking that everything has to come to an end. Like, you don't stay in love forever, I guess. Like, I mean, in a breakup, someone's always going to get hurt. This time it's me, I guess. But I will move on from this. I know I will. I'm going to
make her.
She's going to make me.
I'm going to make her.
I'm really sorry for the depressing video, but I just really needed to speak this somewhere, because I was thinking of doing like a diary entry or something, but I'm not into writing anymore, not like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like talking helps me a bit more than writing.
And maybe people can relate.
Yeah,
so,
maybe people
I mean,
can
I
relate.
know you're not giving any advice because you don't really know what to say, because you haven't really gone, you're still in that stage where you haven't moved on yet. But then I think, you know, you can kind of go through this together and, you know, then start making advice videos.
That'd be awesome. What are you doing? I think we should leave this here now, but just so you know, I've been meaning to do videos like this for a while, and they're basically sort of topical things, but so teenage relationships, drugs, alcohol, stuff like that, and I wanted to make like a little series with like expressing my views, and then having Chloe as a guest expressing her views. And if you'd be interested in that sort of stuff, then stay along for the journey, and maybe we can do it like once a month or something like that. But for now, sorry for depressing you, but at least you know me a little bit better, you know Chloe a little bit better, and now we can be friends. Goodbye. Goodbye. Chloe's feeling a bit so cool. Daredevilish today.
And Jen's filming at the same time, so I'm going to do like an impression video right now. Okay?
Oh god.
Oh god, I ain't going to be able to jump and hold this camera at the same time.
I hope you don't break it. Oh god.
Let me get on here. Oh, wait, this.
My name is Jen, and this is Jackass!
We're going to fall in.
Don't kick over my drink. Woo! 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 Oh my god. She's nuts. Why? How can she find a thrill out of this? Oh dear god. Hello everybody, this is my best friend. She's mental. You right there? Are you alright? Oh god. Yeah! We have victory!
That was so fun, Jen, you have to try that.
Maybe later.